In many tests, such as IELTS and TOEFL, you are asked to write essays about the advantages and disadvantages of certain topics. In another video, I have described 3 types of these advantages and disadvantages essays. If you've not watched that video, it might be good to take some time to see the different formats that these questions can use. Here are the 3 different types. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages for something. Do the advantages of this outweigh the disadvantages? Discuss the advantages and disadvantages and give your opinion. In this video, we will practice writing an essay for the example of type 1. For this first type of essay, you only want to discuss the 2 sides. You do not want to give your opinion in this particular type of question. So the format or the structure of your essay would look like this. The introduction paragraph with the thesis statement, followed by a paragraph about the advantages with explanations and examples, a paragraph about the disadvantages with explanations and examples, and followed by a conclusion paragraph. Let's take a sample question and try writing an essay. Many people choose ready-made food and refuse to cook at home. What are the advantages and disadvantages of such a choice? The first thing you need to do is to brainstorm for some ideas about what advantages there are and what disadvantages there might be for concerning this topic. Let's say that you decided on these 3 advantages and 3 disadvantages about the topic. You think that the advantages of choosing ready-made food are that it has faster preparation, few skills are needed, and it's stress-free. You then decide that the disadvantages are that it's not as healthy, it can make you lazy, and there are unknown ingredients in many of these foods. Now that you have your ideas for your 2 sections, you can make a simple outline such as this. By following this outline, your essay will have order and unity, which are both important in an essay. Your essay will get better scores when your essay has good order and unity. Here's the writing task band descriptor for the IELTS writing task 2. Now you can see for a band 7, the writing needs to show that it is organized and uses a range of cohesive devices. This is talking about words that connect your ideas between your sentences and paragraphs. I'll discuss this later in the video. And here are the descriptions for the writing rubrics of the TOEFL exam. Again, it says to get a score of 5, the essay needs to be well organized and well developed and show unity and coherence. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is to write your introduction paragraph. The introduction paragraph can begin with a very general statement about your topic. People are extremely busy today, making it difficult for many to find time to cook. This can be followed by some sentences that give a little bit more background or information. The convenience of the abundant choices of ready-made foods is also a welcome trend for those who do not like to cook. And then followed by your thesis statement, which includes your main points that you decided on from your brainstorming. Here's the thesis statement. Ready-made food takes less preparation, few skills are needed, and is relatively stress-free. All attractive reasons to convince these busy people to choose ready-made foods. However, it may lead them to unhealthy eating habits. Now we can begin writing our body paragraphs. In this paragraph about advantages, our first idea was faster preparation. So we'll begin our paragraph with a sentence talking about that idea. For those who are busy and also do not like cooking, ready-made food helps to cut down on preparation time. Now, you could have written a sentence that uses the words faster preparation, but the idea is the same with the words to cut down on. Next, you can write a sentence that explains how it can save time. Purchasing frozen or pre-cooked foods means that they usually only need to be warmed up in the microwave. Now we need to write about your idea that few skills are needed. With regular cooking, there are many skills that are required to be able to prepare a good meal. In contrast, pre-cooked or ready-made foods do not require these skills. These two sentences talk about the advantages of not needing skills. And finally, you will write something about your idea of it being stress-free. In addition, because many people do not have good cooking skills, making meals can be quite stressful. This can also be eliminated by making ready-made foods. As you can see, using your three ideas and writing one or two sentences about those ideas will complete your paragraph about the advantages of ready-made foods. As you add each new idea, it's good to use something we call transition words, such as in contrast or in addition, to show your ideas are connected. These are the words I mentioned in the IELTS information about cohesive devices, words that connect your ideas. Using these transition words will give you a higher score for your essays. If you need help with transition words, I have a video about how to use these types of words in your essay. We can now move on to our next paragraph about the disadvantages. On the other hand, there are some disadvantages of eating mostly ready-made foods. Pre-cooked or ready-made foods are often not as healthy. This is our sentence about our first idea. Fresh food has many necessary nutrients that can often be lost in the pre-cooked foods. Now, this sentence explains our first idea of it not being healthy. Our next idea was that it would make you lazy. We can add a transition word and write this kind of sentence. In addition, being able to quickly heat up something to eat may save time. However, it can also make people lazy. We can add another explanation by writing this sentence. This may also lead to a passive lifestyle causing such problems as obesity. Our last idea was unknown ingredients in the foods. Finally, there are many unknown ingredients that are used in frozen or ready-made foods, which may not be as healthy. These could be avoided if fresh food was used to cook the meals. In this paragraph, we have again used transition words to connect our ideas together. On the other hand, in addition, and finally. Now all we need to do is write a conclusion paragraph. In conclusion, it can be seen that cooking with fresh ingredients may be healthier. However, for many busy people, the appeal of fast preparation times, as well as not needing any special skills in cooking, creates a stress-free experience and convinces many to choose these ready-made foods to eat. The words "in conclusion" is a transition that can be used to begin your conclusion. As you can see from what we've written, we have not given our opinion about which side we think is better. We have just discussed both sides. And here is your completed essay with your 4 paragraphs. This essay that we wrote step by step has around 260 words. By writing 1 or 2 sentences about each of your ideas and connecting them with good transition words, your essay will flow smoothly and make it easier for you to get a good score. There's no particular rule about how many sentences you should write for each idea. It's up to you how much you want to explain or give examples of your ideas. Now that you know how to write this type of essay, here are a few useful expressions that you can use when writing these advantages and disadvantages essays. You can replace the word something or someone with the topic that you're writing about. Here's a question that you could use to practice writing this type of advantages and disadvantages essay. Follow the same procedure as in this video to help write an essay about this topic. If you're interested, I have a special workbook that you can use to practice writing these essays. I've included the link in the description below. I hope you found this video helpful. Happy writing!